Hey y'all. Can y'all hear me? Have fun at your haunted house thing, Claydol Master. Can y'all hear me? Oh god, now I hear me. That's not good. Okay, well now I don't hear me, so that's better. Hello. There's not gonna be webcam, there's not gonna be face cam on stream today. Not feeling it today. Bad dysphoria type of day for me, you know? Still, I'll be fine with, like, voices and everything, but definitely no webcam today. And if there is, I'm gonna have to put a mask on first, but yeah, just not feeling it today. No webcam. We are still gonna be beating the game today, though. It is Apollo Justice Saturday. I forgot it was Saturday. Holy shit. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna finish this game today, and then we're gonna, next week, we're gonna start a game that, like, people can watch without fear of being spoiled, because it's not gonna be as plot-heavy a game. In fact, we might just have a filler week next week where there's no plot at all, and it's just a fun fucking party game. Wouldn't that be fucking funny? Okay. I need to stop saying fuck so much. I'm saying fuck a lot today. Today's fuck date. That's the date. Today... That's not the date. That's not a date. Oh my god. What is happening? Justice is best served cold, because if it were warm, it'd be just water. Okay, maybe I won't stream today. I think I'm gonna end stream. Thanks for coming out, chat. It's been a great 5 minutes. Yeah. Oh god, that transition looks bad when it's between transition scenes. Wait, hold. I need to see it again. Yeah, that looks bad. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I should go back to the fade. The fade was kind of funny, right? Let's see. I could do a stinger. What's the stinger transition? Oh, that's for if you have like a video file to... Yeah, I don't have that, so we're just gonna... we're just gonna stick with the... We're just gonna stick with the slide, I think. The fucking... Yeah, that's the title of the game. I think I said it correctly? Okay. Good. I just had like half a bottle of water before I even started voicing characters, so there's probably gonna have to be a BRB midstream today. I honestly didn't really set up at all today, other than like making sure my camera is disabled. So we'll see how this goes today. We'll see. But we're finishing the game. This is Apollo Justice finale. Fucking hell, that was loud. Okay. Well, my computer is turned up very high. Ugh. Also, my 3DS was turned up. So that might have sounded bad on the microphone. But... Okay. I'm just gonna assume everyone remembers what happened at the end of the last one, and if you don't, too bad, because I don't have the mental energy to recap it right now. I have the mental energy to read and do goofy voices, and that's all you need for an Ace Attorney game. You don't even need the voices to play them. You just need the voices to, like, stream them and put voice actor in the title. Alright. I have the walkthrough open. Everything is prepared. I remember in the vaguest sense. That's the best way to remember. We ended last stream at the end of the flashback case. So Phoenix lost his badge because he was bamboozled into presenting forged evidence to get his client found not guilty. And then his client was going to be found guilty anyway, but then his client disappeared from the courtroom. So we are about to do the part of the game that is titled, and I quote from the game, Mason System. Usually it's called investigation day 1 or trial day 1 or trial day 1 former. This part is just called Mason system. Fascinating. That trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. This I know beyond a doubt. The mysteries of the past work their magic on the present. But you'll soon be finding all this out for yourself. Which of Magnifi Gramarye's disciples pulled that trigger? Where did the vanishing defendant, Zach Gramarye, go? What dark truth lurks behind that forged diary page? And what about the girl who was left behind? The past left us these 4 keys to unlocking the truth. But that's not all. There are 4 keys in the present as well. And when all the questions have found their answers, the final trial will begin. But first you must chase the truth through then and now. Think of it as a game. I, Phoenix Wright, will be your guide through this game. That terrible trial saw me present forged evidence. It ended, half finished, when the defendant vanished. What became of me after that? As your investigation proceeds, the answer will become clear. Oh, and one more thing. There is something I must tell you. As Apollo Justice has his bracelet, so too do I have my own weapon of sorts. My gun. Magatama. What does it do, you ask? That I would have you see for yourself. Well now, shall we begin? Touch the arrow to switch between past and present. But let's begin 7 years ago, in the past. It's right after my last trial came to an abrupt end. Now that you know the game, let's play. Phoenix Wright. Gun. True. You have to remember the O comes before the E. Or otherwise it's Phoenix. Alright. We're starting at the Wright & Co. law offices. The nightmare trial was over. And the new nightmare of figuring out what had happened had just begun. I wanted to wake up, to walk away. But I figured I'm the only one who could do this, probably. And besides, I had plenty of time. Thanks to the Bar Association Review Board's decision. It's hard to work when your attorney's badge has been taken away. 7 years ago, Wright & Co. law office.
Oh, morning, Daddy.
Ah, I'm so glad you came.
You okay, Daddy? They picking on you?
I'm fine, as always. This old boy here is here to help me, after all. That's young man to you. Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on.
Thanks. My first show's today, after all.
2 weeks had passed since then. I called her into my office. Trucy, there's something we need to talk about. It's been 2 weeks since your father disappeared. We need to start thinking about your future. I, did some calling around. This is hard to say, but you have no living relatives. So, I was wondering if you wanted to stay with me for a while. Just until your daddy comes home. It won't be long. I hope. Of course, it's totally your choice. If you don't like it here, you can go wherever you'd like. I could look up some places you might like to stay at. This is so weird.
Mr. Attorney, Daddy told me about you. He said I could trust you.
Huh? Really?
So, if I stay here, does that mean you'll be my family?
Huh? I guess so. Getting weirder.
Mr. Attorney.
Actually, why don't you call me Nick? Or you can call me Daddy if you'd like. It doesn't have to be today or anything.
Okay, say, Daddy.
That was quick. Yes?
If I move here, I have to switch schools, right? And I was thinking, I haven't paid for lunches at my last school for a year. So thanks, Daddy.
Ah.
Oh, and this office? It's a little blah. A little color goes a long way, you know?
Ah.
Oh, and Daddy, you got fired from work, right? Don't you worry one bit. I'll work twice as hard. We'll make it through this.
Trucy, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 8. But don't let appearances deceive you. I'm a young professional. Stick with me and you'll do just fine, Daddy.
Ah, thanks. Why does it feel like she's already in charge? Trucy's adorable, I love her. She's always adorable. She's even adorable when she's older. The world's only kid that I don't want to kick. YouTube don't demonetize me for that. It's a joke. I don't kick children, usually. Ever. Okay. Trucy, age 8, escaping debt. Outstanding. True.
So, Daddy, you got fired from being a lawyer, right?
You could at least kinda look aside or something when you say that. It's actually kinda hard for me. For Daddy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. Wait, is that foolish pride? My other daddy always used to talk about that.
Actually, that's pretty accurate.
So here's my idea. We'll make a new office. Law just seems so stiff, doesn't it? And no one will be my friend at school that way.
Well, that won't do, I guess. I just don't know much about anything other than law. Or even much about law if you were to ask some people.
Maybe the problem is calling it an office. We should run an agency instead.
You mean, like a talent agency? Forgive me for asking, but doesn't that require talent?
You've got me, don't ya? I'm a professional.
A professional?
Yup. After all, I am directly descended from the famous Zach Grammary.
Directly descended? He's your father.
Oh, and now I'm directly descended from the famous Phoenix Wright, too.
I think an 8-year-old just massaged my ego. Okay, Phoenix, you didn't have to word it like that, but yes, Chad is right. We cannot forget Charlie. My mentor's favorite plant, Charlie. I guess watering Charlie's my only real job now. Wait, I have a child now! I can't feed Trucy like this. She probably needs more than the occasional watering too, I'm guessing. Trucy has talent, but Phoenix not so much. No, Phoenix is so talented, he can water that plant like a pro. Why didn't Phoenix just become a gardener? Also, like, Phoenix has connections to, like, the psychic industry. So... and acting. Could you tell me a bit more about your daddy, Zach Grammary?
Daddy? Sure thing, Daddy.
Which daddy was that again?
Daddy's so amazing. The biggest star at Troop Grammary, and they're big.
The Grammarys. They were on television a lot. One sec, chat. Had to cough. Haven't seen them on much recently, come to think of it.
Big magic happens when you put Zach and Val and Grammary together, you know. Once they made a giant waterfall right there on stage. And this giant trout swam up the giant waterfall.
Let me guess, there was a giant fisherman waiting for him at the top.
I wish I could have seen more of Daddy's magic.
I shouldn't have brought it up so soon.
I wonder what'll happen to me with Daddy and Mommy both gone.
Mommy? Sorry? No, not on this fucking screen. Okay, no. I need to... I just saw the word, and it was like the first thing to fucking come to my brain. Yeah, what about Mommy? I haven't heard anything about Trucy's mother.
But I have my magic, and a great daddy, even if he's unemployed. You know, I think things are going to be okay.
I wonder if she'll talk about her mother. He can somewhat keep plants alive. He can really keep plants alive. Charlie has been alive for 4 years now, under Phoenix's watch. Phoenix is so talented that he can fall out of a burning bridge and come out with a cold. True, that's talent, not luck. So, Trucy, you're a professional.
Yep, it's like that thing they say. Baby frogs grow up to be frogs?
They say that?
I always thought it was funny, though.
What was?
Aren't baby frogs called tadpoles? Maybe they thought it would be easier to understand that way for kids. How stupid.
Right. So, in conclusion, you're a professional magician, Trucy.
That's right. Well, want to see a trick?
You're gonna do a magic trick? Please show me. Actually, I would like to see your trick. The future of the agency depends on it, after all.
That's the spirit. Ready? Here goes. Ta-da!
Hey folks, it's Mr. Hat! I gotta say, it's good to be seen! Yeah! Whoa, that was startling.
The amazing Mr. Hat! Isn't he great?
Your friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat, at your service. He certainly makes an impression.
Doesn't he? I'm so glad you like him, Daddy.
Though my routines do get a bit heady at times. Ha! Get it? Heady! My friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat nearly gave me a friendly neighborhood heart attack. Mommy. Sorry. Could you tell me about your mommy, if it's okay?
Mommy was so pretty. She was like an angel up on stage.
On stage? You mean with your daddy?
Yep. She was always there with Zach and Valent, smiling. But then, she went away.
Went away?
It was a grand illusion, but she made a mistake. She vanished, and I guess she didn't know how to get back.
Maybe so.
I cried then, a lot. That's when Daddy gave me this. Here.
This is your mother. She's beautiful.
Her name's Thalassa. Thalassa Grammary.
Poor girl. I didn't know her mommy had gone missing. Now her daddy's vanished too, right before her eyes.
Hey, Daddy, you won't...
Don't worry. I won't vanish, I promise.
Right. You can't even do magic. You're like a backup plan. Daddy always said to have a backup plan.
I guess all I rate as is a backup plan. I think that's probably enough for today. Sorry to ask you so much all at once like that.
It's okay. After all, we're family. I just hope you're ready. The Right Talent Agency opens tomorrow.
What? But are we representing anyone?
Me and you. That makes two, Daddy.
I think you need more than that to make an agency. Besides, you may be a magician, but I'm no talent.
Oh, I'm sure there's something you're good at.
Well, when you put it that way...
You mean you don't have any tricks? No old standbys? This will not do. A boy should always have a trick or two in his pocket.
Okay, I'll think of something.
That's the spirit. See you bright and early tomorrow, Daddy.
Wait, what? Welcome to the team, Daddy-O!
The team. Right. But where the hell are you going? Why am I not gonna see you till tomorrow? You're my daughter now. Sometimes when magicians vanish, they leave something behind. That's how Trucy became Trucy Wright, my daughter. To be honest, I was pretty lost those first few days. Thinking back on it, it was a pretty dark time in my life. But Trucy, happy, smiling Trucy, she was my light. Phoenix Wright, backup dad at law. That's his title now. Alright, we're done with Wright & Co. Law Offices. Next up, we are going to... the Defendant Lobby. Feels weird to be here when it's not like a trial segment. Didn't think I'd be back here for a while. I didn't want to have to remember that day. Though I deeply regret having to declare a verdict in this way, this trial is over. Ah, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Zack. There is one thing I wish to make clear. Today in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. What are you talking about? I am talking about this! Mr. Enigmar! The defendant escaped! Find him! Quick! Bailiff, close all exits from the building! On the double! He must not be allowed to escape! When I came here on that fateful morning, I still had my badge. But now, like an amputated limb, I can still feel it itching. Where do I start? I don't even have the authority to investigate. Hey, you there, sir! Down on the hands! Floor in your head! No, no, no! What's the big idea? My ears! No unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in here! But that would mean all unauthorized personnel are allowed. Zoink! I just say it like it is, sir, and it's usually wrong. Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet. We've met before, haven't we? On a case, 2 years ago? No recollection of that, sir! Huh? For me, working on a case is always in the present progressive tense, sir. There is no past, there's only now, sir. Okay, you're the bailiff, right? Yes, sir! Court Bailiff Mike Meekins at your service, sir! I've asked to meet with the bailiff at this court who let the magician escape. Let me try to make this as absolutely clear as possible for you, sir! It was me, sir! But you were a regular police officer once, right? Sometimes bad things happen to good people, sir. Something tells me it's a long story. Let's not go there. So you were in charge of security at the time of the vanishing. I'm dying over here! Oh, it's a hard knock life, sir! Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet! Guess I wasn't the only victim. It's my boy Meekins, let's go. He is a boy. He is a boy. He is also the ruler of multiple dimensions, according to one Let's Play of the game, of the series. The last time we met, you were a police officer, right? In fact, you're still wearing your uniform. Sir, I wish I didn't have to tell you this, but last year, tragedy struck a rising star in the precinct. I lost my case files 4 times in 3 days. They fired me. That takes real talent, actually. They don't know what they're missing. So here I am, sir, forced to start from square one, a lowly bailiff. But your uniform... I took it with me as a souvenir the day I was fired. That can't be legal. Where can I find that LP? It's Save Data Team's Ace Attorney with an actual lawyer. They're currently playing Great Ace Attorney, but they've done the entirety of the original trilogy. That can't be legal. So, you were the one who let the magician get away that day. I'm dying over here! A star rises among the court bailiffs full of hope, then tragedy strikes! Is there anything you can tell me about it? About Zach Gramarie's disappearance? Oh, the humanity! That's enough of that. Why, yes, I'd say it was around 2 p.m. when I heard a commotion in court. I opened the door to see what might be amiss. The door slams open! Slam! And some guy's face is right there in front of me! Face! So you saw someone suspicious coming your way? Yes, and I, being a bailiff of little standing, I gave chase! I chased that silk hat all the way down the hall, sir! I have a diagram of the court building here. There's courtroom number 7! That's where I was, sir! All by myself, nary a friend to call my own! Okay, and which way did Zach Gramarie run after bursting through the courtroom door? He went up, like this, and around the corner like that! So I, with no delay, ran after him with no delay. When I turned the corner, I saw that magic man run into the defense lobby. Swiftly I ran. Following him, I threw myself boldly into the room. Why, I remember it like it was right here, because it was! Lobby number 2, sir! You ran into this room. I don't see any place to hide in here. Believe it or not, sir, I didn't believe it. Here, in this room, the magician, gone, vanished like a puff of smoke. Except there wasn't even any smoke. He was just gone. That's impossible. Yes, that word! Oh, how many times I've said that word! Even the sound of it causes me indescribable pain! I'm dying over here! Okay, I won't say it again, promise. But you have to admit it's difficult to vanish into thin air. Did you search the lobby? I searched.